Hello Sag, welcome to the Heart Space. Thank you so much for being here, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This message is for you. I sat in meditation, I received a couple of messages. I usually write them down. Automatic writing works best for me. So, there is a particular person you are dealing with. It came through pretty strongly, and I heard from Spirit that you see through their facade and strategy, and that once you start observing them, you're realizing that their mask is falling off. Also, I heard pull back and observe. I kept hearing that, pull back and observe. The next message that I received is that you are encouraged, you are guided to not allow anyone that is surrounding you in your close environment to disturb your peace and all the hard work and self-improvement you've accomplished. And the last message that I heard from Spirit is that it's extremely important to observe, to not get involved, and to protect your structure. Saturn came into mind. You may have Saturn in an important placement in your birth chart. Saturn speaks about our structure, our discipline, our hard work, and so I'm being guided by Spirit to tell you to protect your structure, to protect what you've put a lot of hard work into. And this doesn't have necessarily a lot to do with a foundational structure, physical foundational structure, but I feel it has to do with a lot of self-improvement and a lot of hard work you've done for yourself. That's why it's important for you not to go back to maybe an unhealthy pattern or an unhealthy person or circumstance in your life, okay? Learn, observe, right? Observe. If something comes back, it comes back because there's a lesson that needs to, that has to be learned. Or Spirit is basically asking you, you've learned that lesson. Are you done? Are you completed? Are you ready to move into your next stage? Are you ready to move into this more evolved experience? And this may be Spirit's way to ask you if you are ready for your next chapter. Let's see, what are the most important messages from Spirit when it comes about these energies and messages that I received. Thank you, Spirit Guides. I'll take that. Number 3, wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. Trust your intuition, Sag. Our intuition is always guiding us. Always, always. I heard that your intuition is that first feeling, that first thought. Do not overthink that. 11. Metamorphosis. Power and strength lie within our surrender to change. You are regenerating something within yourself. You are, once again, you have worked on yourself in the recent past, and you are a totally different person. You are coming from a very healthy, from a very nurtured space, and when somebody that you haven't seen for a while, it's coming back to maybe trigger some of the things that you have already healed, they may look at you and say, hey, what's wrong with you? I don't recognize you. They don't understand what it means to hold your space, to love yourself unconditionally, and to not fall prey to other people's manipulations or masks. Okay, wow. 26. Forgiveness. Hurt blocks our light. It's time to forgive, Sag. It's time to move on. It's time to surrender to what no longer needs to be present in your life. It's time to surrender to a new way of experiencing life, to a new way of being. And with this metamorphosis, I do feel that a lot of this power and strength and wisdom that you cultivated in the recent past is being emphasized throughout this period. There are no dates on my reading. I do trust that whenever you're going to see this video, then it's going to be the perfect timing on your journey. Let's see. Debilitated discomfort. You may have a debilitated transit aspect occurring right now, and it has something to do with Saturn. Second house, resources. Let me know if you have Saturn in your second house. What planets do you have? And if you know your transits, if you know astrology, and if you like to check it out, check out what transits are occurring in your second house. Second house is the house of resources, the house of possessions, but also the house of values and self-esteem. And Mars motion. Yeah, I feel like you are ready to take action towards your dreams, towards the sun, I heard. The sun is, of course, our source of light, of healing, but it also represents this enlightenment stage, this illumination that I feel that you are in the middle of the process right now, okay? Also because the sun is the center of the universe, it also symbolizes the center of every individual's world, the self, the ego. And so I'm getting this active masculine energy with Mars coming in. You're being called to take action towards whatever resources you want to manifest in your life, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that will make space for maybe a lot of material resources. Maybe you're being called, I heard projects, maybe you're working on a major project right now that's going to offer you this monetary investment, I heard. So there may be an investment that you are working on or thinking to join, I heard. That will pay off. We have 4-4, 22 breaks down into a 4. The number 4 seems to be significant in your life. The energy of number 4, it's a very traditional energy, practical energy, hardworking energy, but also very dependable, patient, and loyal. And I feel that is exactly what you're looking for when it comes about your love connections, but also your connections in general. There's another deck that I want to use, I've been called to use. I just want to get one card. There seems to be one message in this deck. This deck is called the Sacred Spirit Oracle. Spirit guides, what is the message that needs to come through for Sag? Look at that, internal union, new love is forming. You may have another prospect when it comes about a love connection, but what I'm getting for some of you is that Spirit is bringing in a new soulmate that you resonate with at the same frequency, that you are ready now to receive because you've done all this amazing metamorphosis work. Soul fragments, wow, balance will be restored. I feel a lot of hurt, I feel a lot of sensitivity, I feel a lot of heartbreak here, but I feel like you're slowly but surely healing that by yourself, which is the most important part. Balance will be restored. If you're feeling fragmented, if you're feeling like you cannot heal a particular wound or trauma, you are being called to trust. Trust the process, but also to trust this metamorphosis that is happening right now. The other message that I'm receiving is the fact that whenever this new love that it's about to form is going to come into your life, it's important for you to balance your masculine and feminine, not to come from a very masculine energy, and to forget about that beautiful, kind, compassionate, intuitive side of yourself. Okay, it's important to be vulnerable and to heal, to forgive what this person that I had these channel messages about, somebody that you now see through their facade. If you haven't been able to see that, you are now able to observe and see their facade and strategic manipulation, I heard. Wow. Spirit messages, observe limitations. I feel like this speaks about observing, right? Observing the limitation of this particular person. They have to go through their own journey. They have to go through their own shadow work. There is nothing you can do. There is nothing that you can help with, but observe, right? Be your own healer. Forgive and allow this metamorphosis to occur in your life. Okay. Let's jump into the tarot spread. Spirit guides, what do you have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else Sagittarius needs to know? Truth, Judgment energy. We have Wisdom, which is the Hierophant. You are living your truth right now, and you are bringing in a lot of wisdom. I'm hearing that your ancestors are working with you actively. They are bringing in a lot of ancestral wisdom, and it's helping you with this forgiveness. I heard no. Okay. 2 more. 3 more. Okay. Wow. Devil, Temptation, Crown Chakra, and Prosperity begins. Really beautiful energies here. Now the Crown Chakra is our 7th chakra, is the chakra that's above our 3rd eye. And this Crown Chakra speaks about our manifestation, speaks about our connection, our balanced connection between our physical body and our astral body. This is the place where we manifest from, where we create from, and where we connect with our spirits, with our angels, and with our guides. I want to clarify the truth. The truth is Judgment in the original tarot. This speaks about a renewal that is occurring after a spiritual awakening. It also speaks about a last call to action. So maybe this person will come into your life and they will speak their truth. Maybe it's not going to count anymore. It's not going to impress you, I heard. However, they may be able to finally tell you what is their truth, without the facade, without the mask. So I would say listen, right? Listen, but don't allow them to penetrate your peace, to penetrate your auric field. Truth. Because I feel like you're over this person. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like this person has no chapter left in your life. Truth. Yeah, somebody is maybe putting their brave mask on and discussing about their feelings. 10 of Cups is our emotional well-being, speaks about an ideal partner. Maybe they look at you as the ideal partner, and they may be speaking to you regarding not putting in the effort, the time, and the energy that needed, right, in the past, and they are realizing this right now. So somebody is speaking the truth, and I feel that for most of you, this truth will help them more than this truth will help you. For others, this is a truth that you may have to tell somebody in your life. It's a truth that you may had a difficult time expressing and speaking, but through this metamorphosis, I feel like you are now, because you want to live in your truth, you want to keep your integrity, you want to be in a very honest and transparent space, you are now deciding to speak your truth about maybe what was missing in this relationship, or if, for example, you are dealing with a work situation, maybe you are going to that particular boss or colleague or friend and you are ready to tell them how you feel about what occurred in the past. I'm getting for some of you that your throat chakra may have been blocked, you may have had issues speaking your truth, or even identifying your truth for some of you. Okay. Now we have wisdom, which is the Hierophant. You may be dealing with a Taurus, or just this beautiful Taurus energy, which for me is the teacher, is this mentor that most of us have in our lives, that we go to, we ask questions, we ask for help. Let's see, what's this about? I'm loving that in this energy, in this card, we actually have a white beautiful dog here. You may have a white dog. This is a confirmation for you, but also this is holding unconditional love. Okay, beautiful. We have abundance. We have breakthrough, the Tower, and receptivity. Yeah, Sag, you've done the work. I'm so impressed by these energies, because abundance cannot, I heard that abundance cannot hide from you any longer. There is something that occurred in the recent past that changed the way you look at people, you look at life, you look at the things surrounding you. You may be more receptive to learning, to seeing things in a different perspective. Right now I'm looking at this person kind of being pulled up, like you're being held and helped by your spirit guides, and through this process, through this metamorphosis process, you're bringing in abundance, receptivity, and you are letting go of traumas, of wounds and hurts. Once again, hurt blocks our light. Hurt blocks our manifestation. Hurt blocks everything beautiful that we hold, that we are. Temptation. So we have a Taurus on the table, we have a Capricorn. Temptation, I'm getting that whoever this person is, that it's coming back. Once again, for some of you, is somebody that it's coming back and finally speaking their truth. I don't feel like it's going to make a big difference in your life. Maybe it will in their life. Maybe it will help them find the closure that they needed. But be aware of this temptation. Observe this person. Observe the fact that even if they speak their truth, the chapter with this person has come to an end. Nothingness, which is the Hierophant again. Playfulness and postponement. Yeah. If you feel the need to react, do not react. Be in a very observant space. If you don't have anything constructive, do not share anything. Postpone anything you want to say. Postpone any anger that may come through. Postpone any triggers that may come through. Pull back those energies and bring in the light, bring in the forgiveness. See this person from a very non-judgmental and compassionate place. Okay, I always say that this nothingness holds full potential, holds our manifestations, holds our dreams, our goals, whatever you want to create. And I'm really feeling like with this playfulness, Spirit is asking you to come into this childlike energy, to come into this playful energy, and to not let anything disturb once again your happiness, your dreams, your growth. Do not let anything disturb your growth, your expansion, and enthusiasm. I'm hearing you are in a very beautiful place right now. Don't let anybody disturb it. Can you give me one more about this postponement? The source, the sun. Yes, it's about your healing work that you have accomplished, you have finished, and you must protect that. Protect yourself, protect your universe. You are the source of your happiness, right? And so don't give anybody that kind of power. All right, with the crown chakra and the prosperity begins, I'm feeling you are tapping into this crown chakra. You are making things happen. You are bringing in a lot of resources, a lot of money. Prosperity begins. There's this seed that you may have planted in the past that is now growing. It's now growing into a tree. See? And I feel like there's a partnership here, a specific partnership that is very beneficial in your life. Let's see. The burden. We have ripeness and past lives. I'm getting that a specific karmic contract is closing. It's coming to an end because you've forgiven yourself and you've forgiven this person. And so this surrender that is occurring, this energy of letting go, I heard letting go and letting God, is paying off. Let's get a chakra card. What else for Sagittarius? Balance. This card is coming out quite a lot, quite often in my readings. We have to understand that without a balanced light and dark, divine feminine and divine masculine, we cannot live our best life. Balancing the sun and the moon, right? The sun is the masculine and the moon is the feminine, the most receptive energy. So how can you be assertive, logic, masculine? How can you have a healthy ego, right? But also be the moon, be this intuitive, receptive, compassionate and kind nature. How can you do both? How can you balance both? When we start balancing these two sides, you will see that your life will change in unexpected ways. The things that you have looked as just impossible goals or dreams, they will start manifesting like this, quick, okay? And you will start looking at things from a greater good. How can you be more observing, non-judgmental, compassionate, but also how can you do things for the greater good? It's going to be less about the self and more about the whole. Actually, let me ask Spirit, anything else that you have to tell us about this person that will come in? Can you give us any other details? Well song, you will realize how disconnected you are from this person with the well song. You will know that the song that you are singing, it's not the song that they are singing. I'm sure that will make sense for some of you. Unmarked trail, revelation. With this comeback, there is a revelation. That is why for some of you this person is coming back, because there is a revelation that needs to come into play, that has to be activated to finalize this surrender to change, this metamorphosis. I feel like you're transmuting, Sag, a lot of pain, a lot of pain. All right, let's get a soul's truth for you. I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and let me know what are the messages that are resonating with you the most. Thank you for Sag. What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Yes. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. What are you grateful for today? Focus on that. Concentrate on that. Adopt an abundance mindset. Okay, and am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Prosperity is coming. The sun is here. There's a lot of harmony. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of transmuting, pain transmuting, which is good. We all have a lot of traumas and wounds that we are transmuting. We're being called to transmute throughout our life. And I feel like you are in this process. Way to go, Sag. Keep going. And once again, when you're dealing with people that are not resonating with you, observe, don't judge, be in a very neutral place, and protect your bubble, right? Protect what you've worked on and everything about your self-improvement, your growth, your light, and your unconditional love that I feel it took a while for you to embody and to acknowledge. Thank you, Sag. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope to see you back here, the Heart Space, really soon. Ciao.